First, we want to get to this hot topic with two gentlemen who have been here individually before. They're now here together, linked by a common cause. To my immediate right, Greg Beier, who is CEO of Forsyth Medical Center. Next to him, our good friend Arnold King, president of the Kernersville Foundation. Gentlemen, welcome to the program again.
Thank you,
Greg.
Good to see you.
I won't reach all the way over, Greg, to shake your hand. Look, I know we want to have a good time doing this, but this is a serious topic, and it angers me what's been going on. We thought when you came some time ago to the show, Greg, that we were going to have a big new hospital here, or a good hospital in the Kernersville area, and all of a sudden we don't have one, and it's being opposed. Give me a status report.
Sure, Jim. We filed the certificate of need this summer. Unfortunately, the state decided, because High Point Hospital intervened to protest the need for the hospital, not to yet approve the hospital. So we're now in an appeal process with the state, and we're very hopeful that we can address the one issue they found in the application, but because High Point's also chosen to intervene in that process, they literally could delay access to the hospital for the citizens of Kernersville for even years to come.
Arnold, why do you need a new hospital in the Kernersville, Walkertown, greater Kernersville area? I mean, there's a lot of people, and I think I know the answer, but comment on that.
Well, obviously it's a quality of life issue for our citizens in Kernersville to have convenient access to quality health care. You know, the hospitals are now about 10 miles away in any direction, but as we continue growing, that time, distance, and the time to get there is just going to increase. It's a safety issue. You know, if there were a major catastrophe in Kernersville, we don't have immediate access to a hospital.
And plus, you were commenting before we started the program, we were waiting for the commercial break, and Arnold, you were talking about, look at the road construction that's going to continue on I-40 that can obstruct if you need to get to a hospital, and that's something to think about too.
Yeah, our primary access is Business 40 from Kernersville, and to get through Winston-Salem, you know, and the proposed work on Business 40 through Winston, they're talking about closing it down perhaps for a period of time.
Greg, we didn't rehearse any of this or anything, but what would the hospital have in it? How many beds? What kind of services?
It would be a 50-bed hospital. It would have full diagnostic services, operating rooms, and a full-service emergency department.
So there would be an ER there?
Absolutely, and that's honestly the most important thing.
Exactly.
We had a day over the holidays where Forsyth's emergency department served over 400 people. Many of those people came from Kernersville, had to drive, were at risk and at jeopardy, and all because we can't get High Point Hospital to drop its appeal so that the state can work with us to have this hospital built.
We're trying to talk about cooperation and collaboration. Don Kirkman from the Piedmont Triad Partnership talked about we've got to work together. I don't want to say anything negative about one person over the other, but really, folks, we've got to work together on this. Is there anything that citizens of the greater area, and really not just in the Kernersville area, but people who can benefit from all over, from an ER and from 51 beds? Arnold and Greg, in any particular order, what can we do? Who do we call? What do we do? Greg's
probably better equipped to handle that than I am, but you know, we had 5,000 letters of support from Kernersville residents initially,
right?
And in 2005 there were 18,000 visits by Kernersville residents to Forsyth Medical Center and its affiliates. So there's an obvious need, and we would support the facility. I don't know what we can do to get it there. Maybe Greg can answer that.
The number one issue is High Point Hospital. Any letter to an editor, anyone who has the ability to voice their concern about the delay in this hospital ought to do that to High Point Hospital. Once they make up their mind that they no longer need to oppose this, I firmly believe the state will approve it. Just last month, the state approved a brand new hospital, a nearly identical situation in Mint Hill, North Carolina. The demographics are nearly identical. The hospital was identical. The only difference was no other hospital opposed that hospital. High Point Hospital is opposing this one.
Well, I hope that we can get this thing worked out. We can put up the logo at least for Forsyth Medical Center at the moment, and of course you can go to their website and find out all about the various services that they offer. But beyond that, as Arnold said, there's a lot of letter writing that's been going on. I understand off the record from talking to a newspaper editor that when Moses Cone originally had some reservations, they sort of backed off because they were getting bad press on this. And so we'll see what happens.
It's a great point. Neither Baptist Hospital or Moses Cone Hospital are opposing this, only High Point Hospital.
Greg, Arnold, good luck with this. Keep us posted.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, sir.